All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakach, Kodash, Barakathum. Give honor to your apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and to all the across the globe, pushing the word of truth and in sincerity. I want to say Shalom. We're going to get into prophecies and Jacob's trouble, Lord willing, because these people are acting like they don't see the signs and the uprisings of the people, the emboldeness and the empowerment of Esau Edom, and you're oblivious to what's coming ahead. Yahweh Shai has set forth a time of great tribulation and great distress and despair. We're going to plague this place, and you have the opportunity while there still is, while the door of salvation is still open unto you, but you're rejecting the word, Yahweh Shai, therefore you're going to get caught up in the midst of this Jacob trouble. In the midst of that great affliction that's going to be coming to this place here in America, as prophesied by the prophets. This is Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael, the archangel, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, was standing for the children of thy people. And we know that when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's going to come back with his angels, his saints, all right? And Michael, which is the head angel, outside of Yahweh Shai, of course, is going to be marching, flying, floating into battle in this place, all right? That great war in heaven. You got to remember that too. So there shall be a time of trouble, all right? There's going to be a time of trouble. What's going on that word trouble? Hold on. Going on that word trouble. Time of trouble. Where trouble is straits, distress, vexer, rival wife, okay? Distress, anguish, tribulation, adversary, tightness, all right? There's gonna be a lot of uncomfortability in this, if that's a word, coming to this place, man. A lot of distress, you're worried about your life, worried about what you're gonna eat, where you're gonna go, all right? How you're gonna take care of these 8 kids, how you are gonna move around, man, because it's gonna be hell out there in them streets, man. All right, and you black demons who have caused the prophets and the men of your lives trouble and anguish, you best believe when this green tree turns dry, they're coming for your ass, Mr. Postman. So there should be a time of trouble, such as never was seen since there was a nation, even to that same time, and at that time my people shall be delivered. Everyone that shall be found written in the book of life, So not only is going to be trouble and a lot of uncomfort and pain and lamentations going on, the Lord is going to save his elect, are those who are found written in the book. Let's get this. Jeremiah 30:7. To the last, you know what? Let's go this. This is Jeremiah 30:5. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. You know? And you gotta watch those peace prophets. You gotta watch those peace pastors, man. All right, those peace presidents, man. Because the Lord says there's no peace unto the wicked. Yahweh said, I came to bring not peace, but a sword. You see, we believe in the Heavenly Father and His words in the scriptures, man. When they say peace and peace, then sudden destruction. Plus, around out there went to that word sudden, man. Quickly, right now. You see? So for thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling and of fear and not of peace. Right, man, because those who are in the know, those who are looking at the signs and the world news are seeing that people are getting geared up for World War III, man. You see? Although these people are trying to mask their ineptness of what's going on, they can't ignore the fact that these nations are gathering up troops to prepare themselves for battle, man. All right? Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. And it says, now let me ask you a question. In NLT, do men give birth to babies? Then why do they stand there ashen-faced hands pressed against their side like a woman in labor? So you're gonna have a lot of men being terrified of what's going on, man. All those weights that you're lifting, not gonna do jack. All those Dracos and switches are not gonna prevail. All right? You only have so many bullets. All right? Your muscles can only do so much. You'll need the spirit of Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shai upon you for Him to deliver you out of said calamities, man. You know? You big burly linebackers and pro wrestlers and bodybuilders and martial arts guys. Hey, these things are not gonna help in time of Jacob's trouble. Because I've never seen nobody beat up 10 men at one time, 100 men at one time in this present lifestyle that we're here now, you know. There's not gonna be no one-on-ones, not gonna be no fair fights, all right? It's gonna be total chaos going down. And people are going to do according to their will, according to their power, all right? It says, let me read that first, KJV. So ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with a child. Wherefore do I see every man with hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turning to paleness. At last, thy day is great, so that none is like it. It is in time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, you know. So while you're seeing all this shit go down, you're seeing all these martial law troops, you're seeing the breaking down of society. The police is going to be 911 is not going to work. Your emergency vehicles are not going to be work. Your hospitals are going to shut down. Everybody's going to be fending for themselves. Who has time to look upon the needs of his neighbor? All right? You see? Okay? Yeah, Matthew. Matthew 24. Let's get to the point. Matthew 20, let's get to the point. Let's read it, man. Matthew 24 and 16. Then let them be, then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Let him which is on the housetop not come down, take anything out of his house. You know, it's talking about the destruction of Jerusalem and the temple in 70 AD. All right, but it's going to be a much more sore destruction, sore trials and calamities coming to the places here in America, man, to these cities here in America. All right, all that prepping, unless you constantly live in your bunker, man, and start using up your supplies now, there's no guarantee you're gonna get to your prepping, man. You know, Jake said they got confidence in the Lord, but when you tell them about the situation, scenarios about prepping, you can't cover all the angles, man. It's impossible. All right. Like Pastor Ramla said, I'm gonna watch the video. This thing is gonna come suddenly, man. All right, you may be stuck in traffic. You see, you may be in the gym working out. You may be at work. You may be in the grocery store. Maybe at your girl crib. So where's your bug out bag? Where's all your essentials? All right. You know, I was trusting you. How about me? I was shy, man. There's nothing wrong with preparing a little something. All right, but you want to go all out and do this and do that. Hey, man, there's not a guarantee you're going to be in a place where there's going to be trees there to eat off those trees you see in the book. Or you may not be around any water to use your water filtration system. You see? There's too many scenarios you have to cover. All right? So your best bet is to trust in how about me? I was shy, man. Let him which is on the housetop not come down, take anything out of the house. You're not gonna have no time. You know, the troops are coming. You're gonna go in the crib and grab some stuff, or you're gonna run. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe, destruction, and woe unto them that are with child, to give them suck in those days. These nigga women love to stay pregnant. And you Jakes love to get them pregnant too, man. All right? And some of you Jakes can't let go of your family, man. All right? But you women, we're gonna be in a rude awakening. All right, when Yahweh Shemiyah Shai returns and you're pregnant, 7 months pregnant, waddling around, swollen ankles, your newborn, your new moms with your newborns, you know, you're gonna be running around without no Pampers, without no Enfamil, without blankets. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. You know, it also goes to, and like I said, there's nothing wrong with packing a couple items, but you know, you're usually gonna pack for the environment that you're in. You know, just like to travel. You know, it might be summertime and you may not have, you got summer clothes on. All right. You know, so you're not gonna have things prepared for the winter. Or if you're in the winter, you know, you're gonna need more clothing, more heating materials and things like that. And how fast can you move in the wintertime, man? Especially here up in the Midwest, man, where, you know, snow actually gets a foot regularly, man. You know? Imagine that, you with your, you know, your pregnant wife or your toddler kids trying to maneuver in the snow. But pray that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. You know, so this is gonna be a day of all days, man. A time of all times. All right, it's gonna be worse than the sacking of Jerusalem. It's gonna be worse than any captivity where we were invaded by the other nations. All right. This is going to be a catastrophic event being capped off by the nuclear missiles and chariots. All right? You're not going to be able to prepare for what lies ahead, man. And except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. You know? So the Lord is hastening the day so the elect can get up out of here, man, because this time that's coming ahead, all right, it's going to be the time to try men's souls, man. There's also great judgment that's going to be going forth. Okay? You know? So then I'm going to say shalom.